I woke up in a room that didn't breathe. No windows, no way out. Just four walls and a war in my head. Silence so loud it made my bones itch. Time didn't move. It mocked, and somewhere in that stillness the truth finally snapped. You're not broke because of the world. You're broke because of what you let slide. I wasn't tired. I was done. Done pretending rock bottom was a phase. Done waiting for a sign that wasn't coming. No one's knocking. No one's cutting through the dark. And deep down I knew I wasn't trapped. I was comfortable, numb, but comfortable. That's the enemy. That's the addiction. I become what I endure. Say it again. I become what I endure. The loop started to twist in my gut, not like a quote, but like a threat. I realized if I don't burn this version of me, I'll bury it alive. I'll rot in repetition. I'll bleed out in daily doses of almost. That's how people disappear, by choosing comfort over confrontation. Cut the noise or stay lost. The brain craves the loop. Dopamine don't care if you're growing. It just wants familiar. Scroll, skip, sleep, repeat. That's the graveyard rhythm. I had to unlearn the lullaby. I had to wake the monster, and I did. I whispered to the walls, "This is who I am now." Even if no one hears it, I hear it. That's the crack. That's the first breath. Stillness isn't quitting, it's listening. I remembered Frankl, trapped in camps, surrounded by death, still found meaning, not in escape, in endurance, in choosing his thoughts when everything else was stolen. He didn't wait, he became, and I get it now. Freedom isn't a door, it's a decision. No one's coming, and that's where it begins. I stood up with nothing, no plan, no money, just pressure. That's enough. You don't need clarity to move. You need motion to find clarity. I said it out loud this time. I become what I endure, but louder, meaner, hungrier. It echoed off the walls like a warning, or a birth cry. Let them forget. I remember. Every excuse started to taste like poison. Every time I blamed them, the system, the past, I handed over the keys to my cage, and I was done giving my fire away. So I sat in the dark, not to hide, to hear the part of me I kept silencing, the part that wasn't scared, the part that said break the wall or rot behind it. Not hype, I'm heat. There is no perfect plan. There's only pressure and pivot. You flinch or you forge. You stall or you strike. I sat in the ruins of my own apathy and chose violence, not against others, but against everything soft in me. I told myself the truth. You're not waiting on opportunity, you're avoiding responsibility. That line burned like coals, so I walked through it. The wall's not gone. The light's not bright, but it's there, cracked, like a promise. 1 foot forward, one ugly, messy, angry step. That's all it takes to start. You don't need motivation. You need defiance. You need to punch the day in the throat and dare it to hit back. That's the energy now. That's the identity forming in the dark. Say it again. I'm not done yet. I stopped pretending it didn't hurt. I stopped covering the cracks with fake smiles and filtered quotes. I opened the floorboards of my life and let the heat rise, and it came fast, all of it. Shame, regret, rage. The furnace had been burning this whole time. I just kept throwing blankets on it, but I was done numbing. I was done shrinking. I needed fire more than I needed comfort. I needed pain that moved, not pain that drowned. I become what I endure. I said it once, then again, but different, meaner, sharper, like a blade dragged across my chest. I become what I endure, and I've endured enough to set cities on fire, enough to stop whispering and start roaring. Dopamine wants loops, the brain wants ease. Repetition feels like safety, even when it's killing you. So I stopped asking for motivation. I gave myself a war, a reason, a target. And then I dug into every buried bruise like it owed me something. Every excuse is a sedative. Every not today is a leash. So I ripped it all up. The fake goals, the soft stories, the padded mindset, and underneath that weak floor, I found heat, raw, untamed, sacred, the kind of fire that doesn't ask permission. They told me to calm down, to take breaks, to be kind to myself, but they never saw the furnace. They never stood in the room with no doors and dared to dig deeper. They didn't hear the screams echoing in my silence. I did. I heard every one. Goggins ran on broken legs. Why? Because pain was fuel. Because his story was heavier than his body. Because he didn't flinch when the heat rose. He fed it. That's what I'm on now. I'm not running from the pain anymore. I'm using it to melt the old version of me. Still building, still breathing, still me. I'm not soft. I'm surgical. Every workout is revenge. Every dollar is redemption. Every early morning is me saying, I survived myself. That's what this is. Not a comeback, a reintroduction. I forge in silence. You don't get a new life by tiptoeing through the fire. You walk into it, naked, shaking, ready. And when it blisters, good. That means you're alive. That means the lies are burning off. That means the real you is underneath, waiting. There's no schedule for transformation. It doesn't care what day it is. It doesn't wait for Monday. It starts when the fire starts, and it keeps going when the fire hurts. That's where most people quit. When the sweat mixes with the shame, when the mirror shows you the truth and doesn't blink. The subconscious doesn't believe what you say. It believes what you repeat, what you survive. So I kept showing up, kept swinging, kept sweating through the doubt, until my identity couldn't deny it anymore. This is who I am now. Not perfect, not polished, just forged. But now I choose what I endure, because comfort doesn't remember you, but the fire does. The fire keeps your name. The fire knows your reps. The fire holds the blueprint. And if you want to change, if you want to build, you better be willing to burn. The rope is burning. The weight of it, the pull, the reminder of who I used to be, all of it is just ash now. I'm not here to save who I was. I'm here to burn the bridges, snap the chains, and watch them disappear. They don't belong in my future. They don't even deserve a seat at the table. The past is dead. The I can't is dead. The I'm not enough is dead. I become what I endure, and I've endured enough fear to fill oceans. I'm done asking for permission, done seeking validation from ghosts. Every rope I've been tied to, every whisper of you can't, every scar from the past, every moment of weakness, I'm cutting it. I'm not negotiating, I'm executing. No more looking back, no more hesitation. Some things only live because you keep feeding them. I won't feed the old me, the broken one, the one who was afraid of the fire. I'm done walking around like I'm not capable. I'm capable of everything. I'm capable of burning down who I was, until all that's left is who I choose to be. The ropes that tied me down, they burn slow at first, then fast, faster than I ever expected. The flame is a friend now, not an enemy. Each blistering step forward reminds me of who I am now. I become what I endure, and what I've endured, what I've survived, is a version of myself that will no longer stand in the shadows of doubt. My steps are bloody, yes, but they're mine. They don't belong to anyone else. No one's opinion, no one's judgment. I'll walk barefoot across this blaze and never look back. I forge in silence. No one else needs to understand this. This is my war, my choice. I don't need the applause. I don't need the acknowledgement. All I need is forward. No matter how blistered my feet become, no matter how much the burn hurts, I'm still moving. I'm still cutting. The ropes aren't strong enough to hold me anymore. Not the past, not the mistake, not the fear, nothing. I'll bleed if I have to. I'll burn if I have to, but I won't go back. The past tried to keep me shackled, tried to keep me small, but I am done living on its terms. The old versions of me, they can stay in the flames. I don't need them to survive. What I need is right here, in the fire, in the heat, in the furnace, still building, still breathing, still me. Let them forget. I remember. The world will move on. The world will forget, but I will remember. I will remember that every step I took away from the old me was a step toward the real me. The one who doesn't hesitate. The one who doesn't need saving. The one who steps into the blaze without flinching. I become what I endure, and I will endure whatever it takes to break free. Even in the ruins, I build anyway. The rope is burned. The old version is dead. And now I get to choose. The fire was never meant to destroy me. It was meant to show me something, to burn away the noise, the distractions, the lies I told myself. I thought it was chaos, but I see it now. It was always design. Beneath the ashes, there's a blueprint. Beneath the rubble, there's a system waiting to be built. I become what I endure. And this is the blueprint of who I am now. Survival is no longer enough. I've lived through the storm, and I'm done just trying to stay afloat. I'm not here to simply exist. I'm here to live with purpose. No more drifting. No more spinning in circles. Discipline isn't restriction. It's release. It's the freedom to take control, to design every minute, every move, every choice. The fire cleared the fog. And now I build from the bones of the wreckage. Every habit is a brick. Every action is a line. Life is no longer random. It's calculated. A math equation with only one solution: success. I'm not a victim of circumstance anymore. I'm the architect. I build because I can. I don't let life happen to me. I make it happen. Every minute of the day is a decision. Every decision is a building block. I won't live by chance. I won't live on autopilot. I won't live in the madness. Let them forget. I remember. I remember that I control the structure now. I'm not a result of the fire. I'm the one who chooses how to rebuild. I choose the materials. I choose the angles. I choose the blueprint. It's easy to think the fire took everything from me, but in truth it gave me clarity. Every mistake, every failure, every wound, they're just part of the design. They aren't random. They're stepping stones. I forge forward, not because it's easy, but because I'm no longer afraid of what's beneath. I'm no longer afraid of the pressure. I become what I endure, and I've endured enough to know this. Precision is power. Purpose is power. I'm not here to guess anymore. I'm here to build, to structure my life with intention, to make sure every move I make serves the greater design. It's time to start thinking like an engineer. No more winging it. No more hoping for a break. Life is math. If you add discipline, subtract distractions, multiply effort, and divide time wisely, you can't lose. The blueprint is clear. The road ahead isn't random. It's mapped out. It's always been. There. Still building. Still breathing. Still me. I've got the pen in my hand now. And this time I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'm no longer a survivor. I'm a creator. I don't just make moves, I make moves that matter. Every day is a step closer to the life I designed. I'm not hustling for validation. I'm hustling for the life I'm building. And nothing, not the fire, not the doubt, not the fear, can take that from me. I forge in silence. The world can keep spinning its wheels, but I'll be moving forward, step by step, brick by brick, because I am the one who writes this blueprint. Every line, every corner, every choice, it's mine, and I'm just getting started. Even in the ruins, I build anyway. I'm done asking for permission, done begging life to give me anything. There is no handout coming. No one's coming to rescue me. It's time to stop chasing comfort, to stop hunting for scraps. The hunger in me, it's mine. I feed it. I feed the fire myself. I become what I endure. No more waiting, no more wishing. I'm the one who chooses the grind now. I'm the one who calls the shots. I'll starve my distractions, and I'll feast on the struggle. Every drop of sweat, every bruise, every cut, they're my meals. The fire isn't here to burn me. It's here to forge me. It's not enough to want it. Wanting is weak. Wanting is the beginning of settling. I don't need motivation. I need discipline. I don't need comfort. I need progress. When you stop craving eat, you start attracting excellence. I don't train for today. I train for what I've already built inside me. This is who I am now. I'm not running on dopamine. I'm running on dominance. I don't wait for the right moment. I make the moment right. I don't wait for motivation to strike. I forge it. Every hour, every minute, every second. I make the choice, every single time, to get better, to push harder, to break the limits. I'm not chasing success, I'm shaping it. This is sacred. Every rep, every set, every move I make, it's not to prove something, it's to build something. My body, my mind, my spirit, they're tools. Tools I've forged in the heat of struggle. No more easy wins. No more good enough. I'm creating a future that cannot be ignored. The grind isn't temporary. The hunger isn't temporary. This is a lifetime commitment, not hype. I'm heat. I've stopped being a spectator. I become the one who determines the outcome. You can't beat someone who won't stop, and I won't stop. Not for you, not for anyone. I'm not here to fit into your world. I'm here to create mine. Every failure, every struggle, every hit, they're ingredients, not obstacles. Every challenge makes me sharper. I don't break, I become. I become what I endure. I don't fear the fire. I don't fear the weight. I fear nothing. The forge is alive, and I am the hammer. I'm shaping myself, shaping my destiny, shaping my future with sweat and grit. I don't need a reason to push. I just do. When you stop begging life to feed you, you start feeding the fire. That's when the magic happens. That's when you move from surviving to dominating. It's not the result that drives me. It's the process, the pain, the relentless pursuit of more. Still building, still breathing, still me. The hunger is alive. It's sacred, and I'll keep feeding it until it burns everything in its path. You want to know where I'm going? Keep watching. Keep feeding the fire with your doubt, your judgment, your expectations. I'm already winning. I don't need to become anything anymore. I've already been forged in fire, molded in the chaos. What I see in that mirror, that's me. Not a stranger, not a version I'm chasing. That's the blueprint burned into my bones. That's the result of every struggle, every bruise, every moment I chose to stand instead of break. I become what I endure. I don't need validation. I don't need approval. I've already earned this. Every scar, every wound, every piece of me that others would call broken, it's all proof that I am exactly who I'm meant to be. I've stopped chasing greatness. I've stopped searching for the man I'll become. I am him, right here, right now. I embody it. There's no more hesitation, no more fear. The voice inside me is clear, steady, powerful. This is who I am now. The loudest voice isn't the one screaming for attention. It's the one that stays calm, that stands firm in the storm. I don't need to shout. My presence is enough. I've made peace with the battle inside me. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't break me. It builds me. The fire, the darkness, the silence, they don't hold me back. They reveal me. The version of myself that once felt like a dream, a distant hope, is staring back at me. And for the first time, I don't flinch. I don't look away. I stare straight into the eyes of the man I've become. There's a strength in stillness, a power in standing firm when the world wants you to crumble. I've learned that. The world doesn't get to define me. I define myself. I make my own rules. I create my own truth. Every setback, every failure, they were never the end. They were the shaping tools. They carved me into who I am, not hype. I'm heat. You think I'm just getting started? You think you've seen it all? No, this is just the beginning. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to convince you. I am already the man I'm meant to be. It's not about becoming. It's about embodying. And I'm living that truth every day. You can try to distract me, try to make me doubt, but the mirror doesn't lie. It doesn't distort. It doesn't try to sell me some illusion of who I should be. What I see there is pure truth. The man in the glass isn't a fantasy. He's real. He's been here all along. And now I stand with him, not in fear, but in recognition. He's not just a reflection. He's the blueprint. And every single day, I build him stronger, sharper, more untouchable. Still building, still breathing, I've walked through fire. I've bled. I've been broken. But every single piece of me, it's mine, and it's unbreakable. I don't need the world's approval. I don't need their permission. I've been forged by the very things they said would destroy me. I don't need them to understand. I don't need them to get it. Let them forget. I remember. I remember who I am. I remember who I've always been. And the man in the glass, he's the truth. The only truth I need. Say it again. I'm not done yet. I didn't survive this storm to just breathe. I didn't crawl through the ashes to be a footnote in someone else's story. No, I became the blueprint. I turned the darkness into a map for anyone still lost in the maze. I become what I endured, and I leave proof. You can't kill what's already been reborn. You can't erase a legacy that's been carved into the very ground you walk. It's bigger than me now. It's bigger than my pain, my scars. I've built something that doesn't fade, something that echoes. I didn't come through hell just to make it out. I came through to light the damn way for others. to leave something that outlives me, to build a legacy that holds the weight of everything I am. This isn't about me anymore. It's about them, the ones who feel like they're too broken to fix, the ones who are drowning in the dark, the ones who think they can't stand up because the weight of their past is too heavy. I'm living proof that you can, that you will. What you do daily becomes who they remember. Every step I took out of that fire, every sacrifice, every single moment I chose to fight instead of fold, it's not for me, it's for them. I don't need to scream about it. I don't need to shout my name from the rooftops. The work speaks for itself. The grind, the blood, the sweat, it doesn't stop at me. It pours into them. It builds the foundation for what's coming after. They'll remember the name, not because I demanded it, but because I proved it. I used to wonder if I'd ever be anything more than the wreckage I came from. I used to think my story was just another tale of survival. But the truth is, survival isn't enough. Surviving is just the first step. Even in the ruins, I build anyway. I took my broken pieces, my failures, and turned them into a blueprint for others. I didn't let my failures define me. I used them to fuel the fire for something bigger than myself. Now when people look at me, they don't see the man I was. They see the man I'm making. And they see that they can make it too. This is no longer about a single person's victory. This is the rise of the collective. I don't need their validation. I don't need to ask for permission. I've built the damn thing, from the ground up, brick by brick, scar by scar. And the fire that once tried to destroy me, it's now the light guiding others home. What once tried to break me, now it becomes the lighthouse for the lost. Still building, still breathing, still me. I don't stop. I can't stop. The legacy I leave isn't just for my name. Oh, it's for the ones who walk in my shadow and find the strength to keep moving. This isn't about one life. This is about the ripple effect. What I leave behind will outlast me. It will shape them. It will show them the way when they can't find their own. You think I'm done. You think I've built enough. Nah, this is just the start. Every sacrifice, every struggle, it's fuel for what's coming. It's not enough to survive. It's not enough to be here. I'm building something eternal. And the fire that tried to kill me, now it burns brighter than ever. I didn't come this far to settle. I came to leave a mark, to build something that no one can erase. This is the legacy, and it's just getting started. Let them forget. I remember, what's coming is unstoppable. And the blueprint I've left behind, it will guide them. Every time they think they can't go on, they'll find my footprints, and they'll keep walking. Say it again. I'm not done yet.